So are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, then let's go to the special stock procurement. So last time we had a discussion about the vendor consignment process, right? So today we'll discuss about the third party process. So how many you remember third party procurement process? How many you are remember this one, third party procurement process? So we explained about with example as well, right? So in the third party procurement, what is the example, best example? Like online shopping.
Amazon,
yeah.
Flipkart.
Yeah, Flipkart, Amazon, Mindtree, all it will be like. Okay. So what will happen here? Okay, the customer is ordering to the our company, but our company is not directly dispatching to the customer. So our company is recommending, is informing to the vendor, please send these goods to the customer directly. So instead of we are supplying directly to the customer, we are requesting to vendor, please send the goods directly to the customer. Okay, so this is the one type of the SAP MM integration. Okay, is also one of the SAP MM integration, because from the sales order, it is connected to material management. Okay, so in this third party procurement process, okay, the first process is below are the steps here. Okay, the first we need to create a sales order. So sales order creation is important. Okay, so the transaction code is VA01. So in a real time, ST team will create this sales order. It is not our responsibility, but now we don't have ST team, so we need to create the sales order. Okay, so once the sales order is created, okay, the system is connecting background to our material management, and it is creating the purchase requisition automatically. Purchase requisition automatically created in the background in sales order. So how SAP will understand that whether it is a normal sales order or it is third party sales order? It is based on the item category group. So in the while creating the sales order, there is item category group is there. Okay, so when item category group is toss, okay, when item category is toss, then the system is understanding that okay, this is the sales order, this is third party sales order. Okay, so here we are not dispatching goods to the customer directly. Okay, the vendor is dispatching the goods. So here we don't need to create any delivery or customer delivery for this order, because this order with reference to this order, the vendor is sending the goods to the customer. Right now, this is the main important task. This is the item category group task. So based on item category group task, the system will understand that okay, this is the third party sales order. Okay, so let's go to that how SAP will communicate this one. So before going to this one, what you need to do? You need to set up the master data. So master data it is required. So what it is required master data? So in the metal master record, metal master record, sales organization views are required. Okay, and the sales organization view 2, okay, there is a field name is item category. So here normally if it is standard sales order, it is a when it is a standard normal sales order, normal sales process, then it will be norm. Okay, it should be norm, but in the third party process it should be bands. Okay, so this is the connectivity here. This is the connectivity here. The SAP the SAP will understood that okay, these materials we are going with the third party process. We are not going with the standard. How SAP which is understanding here in the sales view. Okay, there is item category group. That item category group you have selected bands. If it is a norm, then it is a standard only. If it is bands, then it is a third party process. So let's go to the material master record. Let's go to material master record. Okay, so MM01 material master record. Okay, and I will go to MM02 material master chain, and I will go to my material number, and I need a sales organization data 2. Okay, so I will go to sales organization 2, and we need to be select our plant, sales organization, distribution channel. Okay, then if you see here, and if it is standard sales order, okay, normal sales order, standard sales order, it is a norm. But in the third party process, okay, in the third party process, so you need to be selected bands. Okay, so bands, it is represented that bands, it is represented that it is a third party item. Okay, it's not our item, it is a third party item, it is directly dispatching to customer. So you need to be selecting the metal master record, this bands. This is the only one change in the metal master record. Other than this one, others it is the same. There is nothing change. So since we are creating the sales order, we need to be extend this material to sales data. Sales organization 1, 2, 3, we need to be extend. Okay, so it is mandatory. Okay, and save. Okay, now this is the material number. Now the transaction code is to create the sales order. To create the sales order, the transaction code is VA01. So go to VA01, and how we have the PO document type. Here also we have the sales order document type. So you can select any of the document type which is okay, but whatever you selected document type, it is connected to the our sales organization. Okay, so I'm just selecting the DSO document sales order, and I'm just entering that my sales organization, my distribution channel, my division, okay, and my sales office, and my sales group. Okay, and sold to party is nothing but like a here customer number. So we also need the customer number. Okay, so where you are creating the customer number, so customer number creation, it is in the XT01. XT01 is the customer master record creation. Okay, so what you can do, you can take any existing customer order number and you just extend to your own sales organization and distribution channel and division. So I will just show the customer number here, XT03. So I will just enter my customer numbers here, and I will enter. So how we are creating vendor master record? The same way we are creating for the customer master record, and we will be extending to the company code data, and we are extending to the sales data. All it is this is the way we have to be customer master record. We have to create XT01. Okay. Now I'm just entering my customer number here. Okay, and shipped party, sold to party. Okay. Now I'm entering my material number. MM03. My material number is this one. My material number. Okay. So enter. Now I will be entering that. Okay, I will just entering that how much quantity it is. Okay, suppose 1000 pieces which is required. Okay, and which store location, from which store location it is. Okay, one the price. Okay, now if you see here, as I discussed earlier, okay, in the metal master record, when it is bands, okay, that will be converted as a task in the sales order. So if you can see here, there is item category group is there. The vendor master record, sorry, in the sales order we have the item category group. So when it is at TAS, that means how it is coming. So because you selected bands in the metal master record, so that is converted to TAS. Okay. In case if it is a TAN, then it will be different. Here, if you suppose if it is a norm. If it is a norm here, then it is a standard one, that is a TAN, TAN. But here we are talking about the third party process, right? So third party process, the item category group is bands. Okay, that will be converted as a task. So this is completely SD related. Just by heart this one. Okay, no need to be do anything in the real time, but for practicing purpose, okay, where exactly the link in the metal master record, you need to be update as the item category group as a bands. So item category group has a bands. Okay, that bands will be converted as a task. Okay, so this is the task. So what happening, sir? If it is a task, it is there, what will be happen? If it is tan, it is there, what will be happen? So what will be happen? This task, what will be happen? The schedule lines. Okay, so there is a CS. Okay, so when you selected a task, okay, this task is converted to CS. What will be happen this CS? Okay, it is connected to, in the configuration level, it is connected to our PR creation. Okay, if you go to this PR schedule lines, define schedule line categories. If I go to define schedule line categories CS, okay, if you go to details here inside, okay, what will be happen? It is we are telling that okay, you need to be create a document purchase requisition in the background for that with item category of third party and with item with accomplishment category third party. If a client is asking that, oh no, I don't want to go with document type NB, then you can change here. You can whatever document type you want to be go ahead, you can go ahead with that. Okay, so this is the connectivity here, and to assign the schedule lines, okay, to assign the schedule lines, which I already explained, when it is a bands. Okay. This is a reference. This is item category reference. Okay, I will go to. So here, this is the link actually, this is the reference. They will assign this item category reference to the item category. Okay, for bands they will assign. Okay, so again for this again, you need to go with entire configuration from the SD point of view. But okay, this is what the link here. Okay, so in the schedule lines, how the system is understanding that. Okay, based on here, if you go to this one, and when it is representing CS, okay, for this CS, the system is trying to create a document PR document type, PR document number in the background based on here. So purchase requisition and B. Okay, so now okay, now if it is not matching, then again the system will not create PR number. Okay, once when the PR number will create, the PR number will create when you are saving this sales order number, then the system will create automatically the PR number in the background. Okay, so you can see here in the procurement details what details it should be like. Okay, plant and store location and how much quantity, schedule and date, and okay, so those details it will be there in the here. Okay, you can go in here and you can see that if you want to update that, suppose requisition like Rajendra, okay, and tracking number, if you have any tracking number, if you want to enter, you can. If you have the fixed vendors, if you have the fixed vendor, you can enter the fixed vendor. Okay, so like suppose I have fixed vendors like okay, this suppose let's say I'm having this fixed vendor, okay, and have this actually okay. I'm just entering all these details here. Okay, so if you have all the details, you can enter here itself. Okay, if you don't have any details, you can leave it. Okay, while you can convert directly. So from here, when I'm just saving now, the sales order number I'm saving here. Okay, now the sales order number which is created, This is the sales order number which is created just now. Okay, and go to select the line and click on details and go to schedule lines. The schedule lines, you can see the PR number here. So only in case of the third party process only, the system will create the purchase requisition number. Okay, so now once PR number is created, I can go to ME53N. Okay, I can go here and I'm just entering this one. Now I can see that, okay, this PR number which is created. Okay, so you can see here that account assessment category 1 third party. So this is the account assessment category third party and item category third party. Okay, and other details you can see here, whatever we entered, tracking number, requisition number, and fixed vendors, all these details which is capturing. And this release strategy yesterday we configured, so it will be hitting here. Now, what we need to do first, we need to be release the purchase requisition ME54N. I'll go to ME54N and I'll go to purchase requisition number enter, and I'm just releasing that one by one. I'm just releasing the order. See, yesterday we just discussed, right? So either one it's approved. Okay, if it is either manager or DL should be approved. Okay, so I'm just saving this one. Now PR number which is created and it is released. Now I can convert this to PO. So I'm just entering my PR number here and the item number here. Okay, and other details, whatever the details you want to be entered, you can enter details. So since material master source list which is mandatory, because in the material master record we selected source list is mandatory with this combination. I'm just removing this source list one. Okay, this configuration which is coming. Okay, I'm just entering that. So in record also it is not given. Okay, let me create again ME21N. The source list I have to maintain. Okay. We run on in. Okay. Now the right posting which is coming. Okay. So now I just copied from the PR, right? So if you see that all the details which is copied, third party account assessment category 1 and item account assessment category third party and material number, all these details which is captured and it is copied from the top requisition. From the requisition it is captured, and moreover you can see here. Okay, you can see here the sales order number also. So it is connected, interconnected to the entire process, because it is created the PR which is created in the from sales order, right? So before going to this one, I just to go to PR number again. Let's go to PR display. In PR display, okay, how we know that whether this PR number which is created with reference to sales order or it is manually created? We go to contact persons. The contact person, you can see the creation indicator. The creation indicator, it will display like sales and distribution. So that means it is created from the sales and distribution document. SO, sales order document number. If you create a manually, then it is a real time manually it is created. If it is creating from MRP, then it will be show like a material requirement planning. So like it will be display different ways. Okay. Now, so you can see the sales order number here. Okay. Now, I just created a third party PO. So this is the process. This is the MM point of view. This is the step. Okay. Once you created the sales order number in the back end, okay, the PR automatically created in the back end. And I can see in the sales order. Okay. Then what is the next step? The next step is okay PO creation. PO creation with reference to the PR, third party PR. Then once it is completed, what is the next step? Once you created a PO, what is the next step? Do we have the GR here? Do we receive the stock from the vendor?
No.
No, right? Because the vendor is itself is supplying directly goods to the customer. He is not sending to me. Okay, even I just created order, but we informing here, boss, please send this goods to customer directly. So that means if you go to here, my address, daily address tab, okay, it should be customer address, not our plant address or not our store location address. It is a customer address. Whatever it is maintained in the customer address, that will be come here. Right? That means we are informing to the vendor, boss, you just dispatch the goods to vendor. Clear?
Clear.
Now we don't need to do the GR. Okay, let's assume that we have got a confirmation from the vendor. Okay, he dispatched the goods. Now what you need to do? He also sent the invoice to me. So vendor invoice need to be created. Okay, so I need to go to MIRO with reference to this purchase order number. I have to create a I have to create a how to create the invoice. Okay. Let's go to the connectivity here, PO document number. This is the PO document number. So in the sales order also I can see. In the sales order also it is connected. It is connected. If I just click on here, display document, from sales order it is created purchase order, purchase requisition for purchase order. So I can see purchase order also here. Okay. Now I'm just entering all these details, whatever it is required. Okay, so now document is posted. So now from PO point of view, from vendor point of view, I paid, I'm just processing my vendor, but from the sales order point of view, still they're not processed. If you remember that, they created only sales order as of now. But who will receive the billing from the customer? Who will receive the customer billing? Our company only, right? Because we just informed to vendor to supply the goods, that's all. So he will not send any invoice to the customer. Okay, the billing, everything we will be receiving because we are paying to the vendor, right? So we will be receiving the billing from the vendor. Okay, so in this case, what you need to do, it's showing here. I'll go to VA02. So you can see here this PO also. Is this connected or what? Okay, I'll be going this one. Okay, so in the customer order level, okay. So now what you need to do, we need to be create the billing from here, from the sales point of view, SD point of view. Once we complete the billing, so the transaction code is VF01. Please remember this transaction code. This is the sales SD side. Okay. So in the real time, sales people they will do this process, sales order creation, billing, delivery, all these things will do by SD team, sales and distribution time. Okay, but here we don't have SD team. I'm just trying to create a billing document. Okay, so I'm just entering the details. Okay, and there is just some log which is there, might be the pricing browser which is not assigned or something which will be there. So where I can see the logs here. You can complete billing cannot be carried out. So billing is not completed something. Okay. Okay. So this is the way. Okay, we will be completing. We'll be the creating this third party sales order and the third party billing. So our scope is here. What is our scope here? The entire process in the third party sales order process. What is our scope here? My scope is once sales order is created, okay. So I need to be check that PR number from line item. Okay. So if it is third party sales order, then the system will create automatically PR number in the back end. Once PR number which is received, what you need to do, you need to be go to display, or maybe if it is release strategy, it is there. If you need to be released the purchase requisition. Okay, so go to ME53 and you can see the purchase requisition status and item category and account estimate category, all it is updated or not correctly, just need to be entered. Then what we need to do, we need to be create a PO, okay, with reference to PR. Okay, so ME21N, you are creating the PO. Okay, for this third party PO. So then there is no GR. Okay, so assume that okay there is no GR for this one because logical GR since the vendor is dispatching directly to the customer, we don't need to do the GR here. Then we need to be create a invoice. MIRO invoice we have to be create. Invoice creation for vendor payment. Okay. Then VF01 is the customer billing. So SD team they will create the billing document, which we have the customer bill. Okay. So what are the balance which is coming? That is the profit for us. Okay. So this is the process entirely. Okay. And In this process, what is the important interview point of questions? One is how third-party sales order will be created. Okay, how the system will understood that whether this is the third-party sales order or it is a standard sales order, it is export sales order, it is a consignment sales order. Like how it will be understood based on the item category group. So what is the item category group? It is a TAS, TAS. Okay, how the system will understood whether it is a TAS or a third party or it is a normal PO, normal standard sales order based on the metal master record. In the metal master record, in the sales organization to view, instead of we entering norm, NORM norm for item category group, we are entering the bands, BANS bands. So this bands will be converted to as a TAS in the sales order, and once the TAS is updated in the schedule line categories, you can see as a CS. So when it is CS, it is there. That means the system is trying to create a purchase requisition in background once you created the sales order. So once you save the sales order, the background, the system will be creating the purchase request number. That purchase request number you just need to be noted down. Then you need to be proceed for this process. Okay, and one more interview point of question, which is like account assessment category and item category. So what is the item category for the third party and what is the account assessment category for the third party? That you need to be by heart. Okay, the PO level and PR level. Then the invoice and everything, it is just normal process only. Okay, and I'll just give you overview how to create the sales order. Okay, I just repeat it, right? For this creation of the sales order, okay, you must be extend the material. You must be extend the material to the. Suppose I'm extending the material here. Suppose I just need to be extend the material to the my sales organization 1, 2, and 3. That means data 1, data 2, and general data. So you need to be extend this to because you want to be create the sales order. Okay. Then select the organization levels and enter the plant and sales organization and the distribution channel divisions. Okay. So again, if you have the your own organization, sales organization distribution channels, if you have, you can use the same sales organization distribution channel. In case if you don't have, you can use the some standard 1010 you can use. Okay. And for this second configuration where you need to be do the sales organization distribution channel, again in the enterprise structure. From SD point of view, what is the enterprise structure? Sales organization distribution channel division. Okay, if everything it is matching, then only you can able to create the sales order. So here the sales organization distribution channel, you have to be create the sales organization distribution channel, sales office and sales groups. Here you have to be create, and then you need to be assigned here the sales organizations to company code or distribution channel assignments, all these things you need to be do. Okay, then above along with this one you need to be do the shipping point also, where exactly it is like the shipping point you need to be assigned to the plant. Okay, once this is completed from the SD point of view, they have some important configuration that also you need to be performed. Then only you can able to create the sales order. So go to sales order, sales and distribution, and here you can go to sales. Okay, and you can see here sales document. Here you can see that these are the sales document header and document type and the number range and document types. All it will be there here. Okay, and the same way we are again using sales area to the combinations, which is like the combination different sales organizations, different sales division, distribution channel that you are need to be assigned to your sales order type. Okay, so there's so many settings are there in the SD point of view. So you need to be perform those all. Here you can see the schedule lines here, define schedule lines, assign the schedule lines here. Okay, and then apart from this one, you also need to be do the some other shipping related configuration, basic shipping configuration you need to be performed here. So you need to be maintain the shipping conditions for the sales document type. Okay, and assign the goods receiving point for the inbound delivery, this combination plan, store location, shipping point. So some of the important configuration which is there here, okay, those you need to be performed from the SD point of view, okay, and okay. So if the SD consultant it is there, then he will be looking into that. But if there is a no SD consultant, and if you want to be go with the customization, you need to be perform all these things. Wherever you are getting the error message, you need to be sorted out and you have to work out that. Okay. So this is what from SD point of view, the sales order creation and the third party process. Okay. So any questions here? Okay. So in case if you are not understand what information I need to enter here, suppose if you not remember that what information I need to enter here, details. Okay. So what you need to do, you can take the existing material, any of the existing material. If you can take any existing material, it will automatically copy all the data from the existing material to new material. Okay. Suppose I'm not aware about this one because I'm not aware, but I have already material it is there. Let's say I have already material. So in that case, what I'll do, I'll just go to here. Okay, I'm just selecting here, and I'll be creating my new material. Wherever I need to be create with new material, I will be going with that one. Okay. Then the sales data which you are selecting here, and just need to be entered that what are the details you have, which material plant and the extension you want to be referenced, you want to be taken as a reference. All you need to be take and just enter all this information, and automatically the system will pick all the information whatever it is maintained in the previous material. That material it will be take automatically. Okay. So general item category group and announce what. Clear? So any questions here? The third party process. Any questions in the third party process here? Did you understand that how third party process will be work?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where is the exactly the link for the third party process? How the system will understand that whether this is a third party process or it is normal process?
Based on the item category group, it's an abeyance sort of.
Yeah, in the sales SD point of view, based on item category group. From MM point of view, it is item category and account estimate category. Item category is third party. Okay. Clear?
Okay, clear.
Okay, then good. So this is the third party process. Now let's go to the subcontracting process. Anyone have the doubts in this process? Anyone have the doubts in this process? Okay. Okay, then I'll go now for one configuration. Okay. Yeah, please.
Sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, can you explain this third party process? I mean, can you repeat it, sir? Like it's a bit confusion is there.
Yeah. Where exactly the confusion?
Just a brief explanation.
No,
I mean,
the process or the configuration? Regularly.
Process.
Okay, okay. So what do you mean by third party process first? What do you mean by third party process? So in the third party process, okay, customer will order product A to company A. Suppose company ABC. So who will get the order? Company ABC got the order from the company ABC received the order from the customer. Okay. So not generally what will be happen if company ABC received the order, then company ABC only dispatch the goods to the customer. Generally, this is the process, right? If you are ordering to the Amazon, Amazon will be delivering to you. Or if you are ordering to the Sony, Sony will deliver to you. But in the third party process, what will happen? Okay, customer will order to product A to the company ABC in company ABC, but company ABC will not deliver the goods to the customer. Okay, company will not deliver the goods to the customer. Okay, who will deliver the goods? Okay, here I don't suppose, let's assume that I don't have the product A. Okay, so I need to buy from outside and I need to be sell to customer. Okay, so when I'm just buying from the vendor, when I'm just buying this product A from the vendor, okay, and they're dispatching goods to my location, again I'm preparing the shipment, I'm again sending to the customer. This is the again it is a huge process because I have to receive and I have to validate and I have to ship these goods again to the customer. That means it is a lengthy process. So to uh, to reduce the cost, delivery cost, to reduce the time intervals, what I'm just requesting, okay, I'm just requesting to the vendor, boss, anyway you have to supply to me. Instead of you supplying to me, please send the goods directly to the customer. Okay, if any cost, any price, cost, anything which is there, we will discuss about that. You just supply goods to the customer directly, right? So what will be happen? The customer will order the product A to the company ABC. So company ABC company did? Company ABC created purchase order to the vendor XYZ. Okay, so customer order received by product company ABC, and company ABC raised the purchase order to vendor XYZ. Now vendor XYZ, what it will do? Vendor XYZ will dispatch the goods to the customer, directly to the customer. Okay, so instead of company sending to the customer, vendor directly sending to the customer. So this point you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the first point, customer order will order the product A in the company ABC. So the first point is sales order is created. That means customer order created the order. Customer order is nothing but like a sales order. Okay, so customer is created the sales order, and he requested that I need product A. So the sales order is created. Now the company ABC is creating the purchase order, but if company is directly creating purchase order without linkage, okay, how SAP will understand that whether this purchase order is created manually, manual purchase order, it is a third party purchase order, it is like what is the reference, how the system will understand it. So because of that, what SAP did, when you creating a customer order, if it is related to third party process, then the system itself created the purchase requisition background. So the purchase requisition created in the background automatically. Okay, so that means I already decided, right? This material anyway, I just want to go with the third party process only. That's why in the background, the system created a purchase requisition. That means there is a connection between the sales order and purchase requisition. That means there is a connection between the SD and MM. So in MM, the first initial step is purchase requisition only, right? That requirement where you got from the customer. Okay, so the purchase requisition which is created automatically in the background. Now I have the purchase requisition number. By using this purchase requisition number, I'm creating the purchase order. Then I will be creating the invoice. So we will not do any GR here because the vendor itself he is sending directly to the customer, and the vendor he is not sending to me. He is not sending goods to me. That means I am not receiving physically any stock. Okay, so we just thinking that logically we are thinking that okay, the vendor is confirmed that he already supplied a goods to the customer received. Okay, based on the customer order confirmation, customer received confirmation, I'm just okay accepting that okay, in my side the GR is completed. Logically GR is complete. So then what is the next step? Then we will be creating the invoice to pay the amount to the vendor because he supplied the goods to the customer, right? I need to pay the amount. Okay, so this is the process. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? Where exactly you stuck?
No, sir, understood, sir.
Okay. Okay, so one thing is here, the major point is the purchase requisition should be created in the background. So how the purchase requisition number which is created, okay, based on the item category group. Item category group, okay, in the sales order, there is a balance it is there. Okay, so sorry, this is a task. Okay, so in the metal master record, you need to enter. So how it is a task, how the task it is appearing automatically based on the time. Okay, so based on the item category group in the metal master record. In the metal master record, okay, we are entering item category group. Group has a branch. That branch is converted to task. Okay, so that task it will be the in the sales order it is a task, and this task it is connected task linked to scheduler category CS, and this CS configuration what we did, we are saying that okay, create purchase requisition automatically in the background. Okay, so this is the configuration from ST point of view. This is the configuration. Clear? Any doubts here?
Sir, once you created the PR, so the company will be rising based on the PR. I think the purchase order will be creating to the vendor. Okay, after then is there any confirmation vendor have sent out that sent out the goods to the customer? No, I'm just asking you where we will get
Confirmation is nothing but like it's either you can get to logical transfer, logical only. Logical is nothing but like assuming that okay, the customer is the vendor is sending the goods, or might be you can take the anyway you are getting the status from the customer, right? If the customer is received that, then customer confirm, right? So vendor once the vendor is confirmed that okay, I dispatch the goods, that information you are passing to customer.
No, we will be getting the information physically. Okay, that is okay. But in system, system wise, how do we get the confirmation to do the? After that only we'll do the invoice, right?
Yeah, correct.
So in system wise, how do we get the confirmation?
Before also you can do it. Before also you can do it. There is no confirm. There is no nothing is there. System wise, there is no control. Okay, so it is just like a process wise. Okay, once we get a confirmation, you are processing the invoice. That means if you are getting physically the confirmation from vendor or getting confirmation from the your maybe customer, then only you are processing your invoice. Until you are not processing your vendor invoice. Okay, there is no connectivity here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if in case if the customer using the SAP system or non-SAP system, might be interfaces they can connect and they can confirm. If suppose vendor is using SAP system, you are also using SAP system, then vendor is confirmed that okay, I did my GR from my side. Okay, I'm just sending the reference to my GR document number, my okay, my dispatch goods delivery number, okay, LR number, all this information I'm sending to you. Okay, but it's just like a physical only. There is no nothing control here. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, we got your point actually, whatever you explained. But if you don't mind, maybe that you can once again, maybe you can write some of the prerequisites and as well as you can show it in that system, sir. Maybe if not today, maybe we can. You please
No, you
show it
no, you
second
just
time.
no, you just refer the video, okay, and do it from your side. If you're not able to do, then I'll explain.
No, this part and all I think I am not able to follow up on this. Even though the video also in that billing document as well as like uh, in schedule line agreement, whatever you are saying that based on that item
No,
category.
why you are worrying about the schedule lines and all? Even in the real time, you are not creating any sales order.
Yes, sir.
You are
But
not
anyway,
creating
the
any billing
integration
document.
part we should something aware of because the third party process is nowadays everywhere we are using the third party in each and every company
Correct,
nowadays.
correct,
So that's very
correct.
important, right? So we want to learn for the integration exactly.
Integration exactly means I clearly mentioned here what is the integration, where exactly PR number which is creating I informed, and the configuration level also I just informed that the schedule line categories which is connected to the document. So where exactly you are missing? I'm not understanding. Where exactly you are missing here? See, while creating the sales order itself, okay, when I'm just entering all these details. Okay, see here, I already clearly mentioned here. Okay, this is the link here. How the task which is converted here. I clearly mentioned in the metal master record, you are selecting the item category group as a band that is converted to task. Go to here, this is the task, this is the third party item. Okay, this is the third party item. This is the from a ST point of view. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, okay.
This is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, from our side, how account estimate category, item categories are there. From the ST point of view, this is the item category groups. So based on the item category groups only, they will understood that whether it is a third party or consignment or sports sales or standard sales, free of sales. So like it will be good. Okay, so this is a one step. Okay, and here also you can see here these are the item category groups. Okay, definition you can define here. You can create your own item category group also. Okay, from if you are the ST consultant, you can create. Okay, and you can also see here these are the item usage only. There is nothing happen. Okay, then go back and this task, when task it is appearing, so you understand that when task will come. Did you understand this task when it will come?
Yes, sir. Before that, when doing the sales order creation, sales order creation from the customer creation, we need right customer creation. As you told, like maybe that will same as for the vendor creation. Is there any other can you go ahead for the XT01 like that? Any one customer can you please create on this?
You want to create XT01.
Yeah. What is exactly in that
Okay,
background?
so okay, I'm just creating one more XT customer master record. I'm just taking the my customer master record. Okay, because I am the not expert in the ST, I'm just taking the existing customer number. So there is no
Okay.
problem, right?
Yeah.
Is there any problem?
No, nothing, sir.
Yeah, okay. So I'm
No,
just
here
taking.
also that vendor we have that the purchase organization level as well as like the company code level. Is there any other here the sales org level or company code level only will be creating for the customer, right?
So here the customer master record in the vendor master record, how it will be like, it is like a company code level and purchasing level, purchase organization
Yes.
level. Like here
Yes.
also, it is a sales area level. Sales area is nothing but like a sales organization, distribution channel, and division. These three combinations it will be there. And there is a company code level. There is stored data. Okay. So everywhere it will be a company code data is common. Okay. If it is ST customer master record, then it is a sales organization, distribution, division level, the combination. These three combinations, the sales area will be there. That sales area level you are creating.
In real time, they will be creating the sales or distribution channel, division, and everything will be created by SD.
ST only. This is enterprise structure. This is one time only
Okay.
they will create. How
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
creating one time purchase organization, purchasing group, how you creating, like here also, there will be our sales organization, distribution channel, and division.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just taking my reference, whatever I created. Okay. And I'm just entering that. If you need to be enter any customer information like customer, okay, like something like Rani, okay, some other detail like Mumbai, okay, something I just entering here, okay, and I will go to company code information here, reconciliation account and cash management group. This is common, okay, this is for the GL account purpose. It is. Then I will go to sales area level and I'm just entering that sales district and office, sales group, customer group. It is whatever it is the customer master card have, it is copied out automatically. Okay. And in the shipping, who will be the delivering plant? Who will be delivering this goods from ZAB1 plant? It is dispatching to the customer. That's why I just entered my plant here. And the shipping conditions here. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
There is nothing to do here from your end. Yeah? Okay, if you just need to do like this one, you need to be learn entire SAP for all the modules. Whatever it is required, just concentrate on the only what it is required. Okay, whenever it is required, you just copy from the existing one. Okay.
The customer master creation will be comes under AST or MM, sir?
Customer master record.
Ah.
Did you buying from the customer or did you buying from the vendor?
No, this one, sir, related to the customer.
I think at the initial only I just clearly mentioned we are talking about, we are caring only about the procurement, purchasing. Whenever we want to buy, we are taking care. We will not be handling any customer related. We are only supplier. We are only vendor. Vendor and supplier both are same. Customer is completely related to sales and distribution.
Okay, this I got it. But anyway, that customer, the master creation will be the master data creation will be comes under like whether MM or SD. I'm just asking for that. That is what.
Customer master. Every module have their own master data.
Okay.
Okay, even PPI have the own master data, finance have the own master data, CO have the own master data, HR have the own master data, everyone have the own master data.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, sir, clear. And one more question, like in customer area also there was the partner function will be there, like.
Yeah, obviously. I when I just explaining about the partners, I clearly mentioned this point also. It's not only whatever the functionalities we are using. It's not only for MM. It's also ST, PP. There some people also they will use the partner functions also. ST side they have, because from customer also, customer will be receiving the orders, customer raising the orders, but customer will not receive the goods. Maybe partner will receive the goods, or some partner he will be paid the amount to the company. So they might have their own partners.
Partner in the sense here in customer, how do we define the partner, sir? For example, I'm I'm the, putting one order, sales one order.
Okay, you have the company here. You
Yeah.
are running the company. Okay,
Correct.
you are dealing with the finance company. Okay, some XYZ bank, it is dealing your all the financial services activities.
Okay.
Okay, so when you paying the amount, or when you are paying amount to the company, do you paying the amount or bank will be pay amount?
Will be paying, right?
No, your partner is who is the finance services, financial service who is taking care.
Okay,
If
the
you have the
banking.
own company, if you have the big
Yeah.
company have, okay,
Yeah.
you have the financial services. You have the own partner. There is a financial service. They are taking care about all the financial services. That means all financial transactions he will be taking care.
Okay.
That third
Okay.
party. So
Okay.
third party also it is your partner only, but they are only handling the all the your payment transactions.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So obviously, right, how vendor have the partners, the same way customer have the partners.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Obviously, right? So everyone have their own partners. Even customer have the, suppose customer he is ordering by behalf of my partner, I'm just raising the order. Maybe my partner will receive the goods. So who will receive the goods? That's why ship to party, sold to party. So ship to party might be different, sold to party might be different. Some cases. If both are same, then he will be receiving the goods. If both are not same, then who is the ship to party? That person will be receiving the goods. That's why SAP is providing here. There is two options here. One is sold to party, one is ship to party. If you sold to party is different, ship to party is different, then one person will be creating, one person will be raising the order, one person will be receiving the stock from the company, right?
Okay. For receiving the order, ship to party, right?
Yeah, while receiving the stock, not order.
Yeah. Sorry. Stock. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
while still receiving the stock, some other person will be received. Clear?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Continue, please. Yeah.
Okay. Okay then, guys. I think it's already 9:50. So any doubts on this property? Please let me know. I will continue. Any other questions? So whenever you're creating any customer record or any sales order which is not relevant to you, just take up the any existing already created. Someone who created might be, just take up the reference and you can create your own sales organization, distribution channel division if you have, or you can use the standard also and you can create your own customer master number. Okay. So again, sales organization, distribution channel division, where you will create in the enterprise structure level, and go to enterprise structure. In enterprise structure, go to sales and distribution. Here you're creating the sales organization, distribution channel division and sales office. And the assignments again, it will be like from the sales, this assignments again, how we did from MM point of view, how we assigned the setup the same way. So if you see that set up the sales area. So the setup sales area is nothing but like a sales organization, distribution channel division. These three combination we call as the sales area. Okay, and again that you need to be assigned to the plant, which plant is a representative. Okay, my plant, suppose I'm just created ZAB1. Okay, then ZAB1 and the combination which is like distribution channel ZA. These two combination which is assigned to my plant. Where is my plant here? So this is my plant here. So like you need to be do all the assignments and all the configuration, then it will be works. Clear? Is it clear? Any questions on this one?